Hello, everyone, and welcome to the VACRAO Virtual College Fair powered by StriveScan. This is the Virginia Association for Collegiate Registrars and Admissions Officers Virtual College Fair. My name is Julian. I'm going to be your facilitator for this evening. A few housekeeping items. If you have any questions throughout the night, please use that Q&A chat box at the bottom of your screen. I want to make sure that you're addressing the college that you want to answer your questions, and you can ask any question at any time throughout this session. It doesn't have to be just to the person who is presenting. Your camera and microphones are off, so all you have to do is sit back, relax, and enjoy the information as well. And then sign up for more sessions. There's going to be about 2 more sessions tonight for this fair. You can do so by going to strivescan.com/Virginia. And a recording for this and any other sessions will be available at that same link. So we are going to get started with our first presenter for the evening, and that is going to be from Rutgers University. So we're going to allow them to get their screen share up and running. And then, I just want to continue to encourage you to drop in any questions you have throughout the night. So we'll let them get that set up, and then we'll get started.
Okay. We're ready?
All righty. It's all, the floor is yours.
Okay, thank you very much. Hello, everybody there in Virginia. I am Brenda Snyder from Rutgers. You can see my email address here. I like to visit all the Virginia schools, and I actually lived in Virginia for a while. All right, so I'm going to hit you with, hopefully, a lot of information here. What's important for you to take a look at is down the right-hand column. You will see the 7 undergraduate direct admit schools at Rutgers, New Brunswick. When you apply to Rutgers, we highly recommend that you apply to 3 of these 7 schools, because each school has its own requirements in terms of what they're looking for in students, what they're looking for in honors college members, and also what they're looking for in merit-based scholarships. Mason Gross is our performing arts school. So if you're looking to be part of Broadway, this is a great place to go because we are only 40 minutes away. We offer dance, music, theater, graphic design, film, all of these at Mason Gross. The School of Arts and Sciences is our largest school, and it offers about 80% of our majors. So everything from chemistry, biology, history, physics, all of those things you can find in the School of Arts and Sciences. The next one down, and I can't see it. Okay, so the School of Business has 6 majors, so things like accounting, marketing, finance, etc. School of Engineering, 10 different types. School of Environmental Sciences has your animal science, food science, marine biology, meteorology, all of those kinds of things. School of Nursing, School of Pharmacy speaks for themselves. There is a school-to-school transfer program. So if you find yourself in a program and you would prefer to be in another one, you can do that as well. A few other facts sitting here that are important. We have 36,000 undergraduate students. We are a large place. We are part of the Big 10 academically and also athletically. So there are 14 schools in the Big 10. We are the farthest east, and it goes all the way west to Minnesota. We have a 92% retention rate. What does that mean? 92% of our freshmen come back for their second year. We do expect you to come to Rutgers to graduate. We are the 8th oldest school in the country, and we were founded in 1766. For a large school, we have an 11-to-1 student faculty ratio, which is really great, 100 plus majors. As you can see, there are lots of fraternities and sororities, clubs, and study abroad programs. So let me talk to you a little bit about our campuses. We are unusual in that we have 5 different campuses in New Brunswick itself, and they are not necessarily connected. New Brunswick sits midway between New York City and Philadelphia, and the Amtrak, that main line on the East Coast that runs from Washington, D.C. to Boston does stop in New Brunswick. So it does give the availability for our students to get into New York in 40 minutes. The Bush campus, which sits up here in the upper left-hand corner, is our STEM campus. So this is where our med school is: chemistry, biology, physics, engineering, pharmacy, psychology, math, and IT also all live on the Bush campus. In addition, it's home to our football stadium, soccer and lacrosse stadium, as well as swimming pool and our golf course. Skipping over here to Livingston, that's the other school that's up here on the top. And that is the home of our business school, like I said, accounting, marketing, etc. It's the home to our athletic center for all of our indoor sports, as in addition, outdoor sports, baseball, softball, track and field, as well as field hockey. Let's talk about College Avenue next. That's the little guy down here, but it may be the smallest, but it is equally powerful. You're looking at a picture here of our honors college, to which we offer the top 5% of our incoming freshmen to live here. We also, on the College Avenue campus, this is where our fraternities and sororities live. The courses taught here are the liberal arts, so your English and history, criminal justice, philosophy, sociology. The nursing program is here because of the location of the hospitals. Coming cross town in New Brunswick, down at the bottom is Cook College, and this is, as I mentioned, our School of Environmental Sciences. We also have a Doppler here, so if you're into meteorology, this is a great place to be, as well as a Seeing Eye Puppy House. Over on the Douglas campus is home to our women's program, Douglas Residential College, and Mason Gross, which I mentioned is fine arts. How do you get around? You take a Rutgers bus. Okay, there we go. How do you apply? You can use the Rutgers application or the Coalition application. We are a self-reporting academic record school, which means you will input all of your courses as well as all of your grades. If you choose to submit your SATs or ACTs, we will be test optional in the fall. However, this test scores still have to come directly from the College Board. Transcripts are only for transfer students. November 1st is our early admit date. It is non-binding. It simply means you will get a response from us by mid-February. December 1st is a very important date because this is when you will get reviewed for honors college as well as merit-based scholarships. Should you apply after December 1st, you will not be reviewed for those things. And I guess I got pretty much all of it done, because here again is my name and my email address. I will be around for the next 45 minutes to answer your questions. Thank you very much for your time.
All right, thank you so much, Rutgers University. We are going to hand it over to Lenoir-Rhyne University while they get the screen share up and running. Just want to continue to encourage you to drop in any questions in the Q&A chat box. Just please make sure you're addressing the university you would love to answer that question. And Lenoir-Rhyne, you are on the clock.
Thank you so much, you guys. Hopefully you can see my screen. I don't think you see the little Zoom sections, but if you do, somebody speak up for me. I appreciate it. But good evening, everyone. My name is Morgan Logan. I'm one of the enrollment counselors at Lenoir-Rhyne University in Hickory, North Carolina. If you're not familiar with Hickory, North Carolina, we sit in the foothills of the state. So we are located approximately 1 hour from Charlotte, 1 hour from Asheville, and 1.5 hours from Greensboro, North Carolina, or 2.5 hours from Raleigh, North Carolina. Hopefully that gives you a little bit of an idea of where we're at, but we're just on the edge of Western North Carolina. Just to give you guys a little bit of information about what our campus body looks like, we are comprised of just over 3,000 students here on Lenoir-Rhyne's campus, but we actually have 3 different campuses. So we have our main campus here in Hickory, North Carolina. We also have the Lutheran Theological Southern Seminary in Columbia, South Carolina, in addition to our Graduate Studies Center in Asheville, North Carolina. So overall, about 3,000 students, slightly more. Here in Hickory, we have approximately 2,000 students on our campus. A little bit smaller, as you can see, so we are very much focused on that personalized approach to each student's education. Your average class size is approximately 17 on Lenoir-Rhyne's campus. So you really have the opportunity to get to know your professor, to work in collaboration with your classmates that you are going to be in class with on a daily basis. Our student to professor ratio is also 12:1, and that just shows you how easily you're going to be able to access your professors if you have questions or if you need help. When considering majors on campus, we have over 50 undergraduate programs and over 20 graduate programs on our campus. At the undergraduate level, Our top majors on campus are nursing, our natural sciences like our biology program, our pre-medical studies program for students that are interested in going into med school, dentistry school, PA school, or OT school. Also education, business, psychology, and criminal justice on campus. When looking beyond the classroom and considering what types of things you could be involved in addition to your academics, we have tons of things going on campus. I was a student here at Lenoir-Rhyne. I graduated in 2015 with my bachelor's degree in music. And one of the things that really stuck out to me at Lenoir-Rhyne was just the level that students were involved on campus. I can promise you that you will never be bored here. If you want to get to know almost everyone and be super involved, definitely look at Lenoir-Rhyne. But just to give you guys a few examples of things that you can be involved in off campus, we are a strong athletic school, so we participate in the Division II or NCAA Division II conference. In addition to our varsity athletics, we have intramural sports on campus as well. So maybe you're a soccer player or a volleyball player. You don't participate at the varsity level, but you'll still have an opportunity to participate in athletics here on campus at the intramural level. For varsity sports, we have sports like football, baseball, basketball, swimming, soccer, track and field, all different types of sports that you can see. A typical Saturday on campus at Lenoir-Rhyne in the fall is tailgating at a football game and then going to the game with your friends. That's what everyone does. The whole community comes out. It's such a great time. In addition to the support that you will have from professors in your classes, we also offer a full range of academic support services, including tutoring, a writing center, and a speech lab on campus to help students receive as much academic support as they can throughout their education here at Lenoir-Rhyne. Additionally, we provide career development services for students. So you can go to the Career Center, they'll help you craft your resume, they will help you network, and they'll help you prepare for what's to come after your time at Lenoir-Rhyne, give you graduate entrance exam preparation, help you with graduate school applications, things of that nature. Our students also have the opportunity to participate in research here in small groups on campus. So as an undergraduate student, you can work directly with one of your professors on a research project on a one-on-one basis. That's an incredible opportunity that you have as a student. If you're interested in study abroad, we have many different partnerships through countries around the world where students can study abroad. We have a variety of different media outlets and arts outlets on campus, including our marching band, our Spirit of LR marching band, which you can see in the background here. We have a wonderful performing choir on campus, theater, we have visual arts, we have an award-winning radio station on campus as well. We have tons of student clubs and organizations that range anywhere from religious life to kind of personal interest clubs, all the way to student government and things of that nature. We have fraternities and sororities on campus if you're interested in Greek life. And finally, we have our support and wellness center. So we offer free mental health counseling for all of our students, in addition to health services as well. Let's talk a little bit about applying. So if you would like to apply to Lenoir-Rhyne, you will do that during the fall semester of your senior year. We just need your application from lr.edu in addition to your transcript. We are test optional, so you can choose whether or not you'd like to submit test scores. Once you submit your application, we will read your application and also evaluate that application in light of merit scholarships. So when we read it, we're automatically thinking about what type of scholarship can we award to the student. So based on your high school academics that are presented through your application, we award merit scholarships to all of our admitted students. That's right, if you're admitted to Lenoir-Rhyne, you will receive a scholarship to help bring down your cost of attendance. In addition to those merit scholarships, we also offer athletic scholarships, talent scholarships for sports, music, and debate. We have Lutheran scholarships since we're associated with the ELCA, the Lutheran Church, in addition to scholarships that you could receive through filing the FAFSA, which is the free application for federal student aid. We would love to host you guys for a campus visit if you would like. We're currently offering both virtual visits and in-person visits. You can go to lr.edu/visit to schedule a time. My name's Morgan. I'll put my contact information in the chat. If you have any questions, just let me know. Thanks, guys.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Morgan. And we are going to move on to Anglia Ruskin University. We're going to allow them to get their screen share going. If there's any other sessions you would like to check out, you can do so by going to the same link that you registered on here. And we'll leave the floor over to Anglia Ruskin.
So, hello everyone. My name is Nilza, and I'm the Admissions and Recruitment Officer for ARU College. Before I joined this position, I was working for, I was studying with ARU, and I did my foundation with ARU College in 2016. So today I'm going to give you a brief overview on Anglia-Ruskin University, which is one of the UK universities that I will be introducing. So ARU, it's all about you. So we are dedicated on students' experience, and we want to make sure that you finish your degree and you have the best experience ever. So we are top 250 in Europe teaching rankings. I'm not going through all these rankings in detail, but I will have a few more in the next slides. So why ARU? We are ranked among the best. So we are one of the 350 top universities in the world and top 50 in the UK. This was by Timers Higher Education for a few years. We are innovative with a proud history. So we were initially founded in 1858 as the Cambridge School of Art. This was where our university was born. And basically the university developed, and today we offer over 250 degree courses, which I'm going to present later on. We are a vibrant, inclusive, and multicultural university. We are one of the 20 global rising stars in the global higher education excellence. We have invested over 115 million in our university to make sure that all the students have the equipment and the technology to achieve their skills by the end of the course. So we, as I said, we are located in the United Kingdom. We have two campuses. So we have Cambridge campus, which is 15 minutes direct train to London King's Cross Station, and Chelmsford, which is 35 minutes to London Liverpool Station. So Cambridge is renowned as a city, center of learning since the 13th century. This is known worldwide for its history, its cultural appeal, and its architecture as well. So it's a very vibrant city. It's a very modern and also classic city. And we have a wide range of international students. So we have literally students from all over the world. Cambridge is also one of the top 10 safest cities in the United Kingdom. In terms of Chelmsford, so this is a smaller city, but is also a very vibrant and very historical. So this was the birthplace of radio and was also one of the first Roman settlements in Britain. So in this slide, you can see some of the courses that we offer. So from business and law to science and engineering and arts and humanities. So we have a huge variety of courses that you can apply for. So if you're interested to come to study with us, you can always check in our website for the courses that are available. In terms of employability, ARU ranks 5th in the country UK undergraduates in employment or further study 15 months after graduation. So we try to offer our students as many opportunities as we can to the degree to make sure that at the end of the degree, they have the skills and they have the experience to go straight to the market. So in terms of studying in UK, students can work part-time up to 20 hours per week during their course. And of course, thereafter, during the holidays, they can work more hours. In terms of student experience, we offer, we have many support available. So the first one would be the foundation in the integrated year 1 with ARU College. So this is extra support for those who need. We also have a welcome buddy scheme where you can speak with students from the university and get that experience. We have international airport pickup and orientation for when you arrive. We have 120 different societies, sports club, and many events going on around the university. So you can literally engage with students and get the full experience of a university student. In terms of our entry requirements, we do have 3 entry points. So the 4 years foundation year, the 3 years first year integrated, which is basically a first year, a normal first year, but with extra support from ARU College, and the first year direct entry. So in this slide, you can have a little bit of an appeal on the fees and also the requirements that we have. We also accept the U.S. Federal Direct Loan and the U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs. So if you'd like to apply with us, you can also opt out for one of these loans. So how to apply? You can apply directly in our website, so you don't need to go anywhere else. You can just apply and you will have all the information in there. And if you need, you can always contact us and we'll be here to support you throughout the application. So in here you have our email address. As I said, if you need something, just contact us. Feel free to reach out to us. And we try to provide you with the best student experience since the day you are applying. So we try to make sure that students are comfortable and that they are confident to come to the UK without having to worry too much about how is it going to be, because our previous students are going to share that experience with them.
Awesome. Thank you so much. We are going to start handing the floor over to Western Colorado University. So we're going to allow them to get the screen share running. Again, any questions you have, I saw the Q&A chat box lighting up. So any questions you have, feel free to throw them in there. Just make sure that you address the school that you want to answer. And we'll leave the floor over to you.
Great, thank you so much. Hello, everyone. My name is Brianna Clark, and I am with Western Colorado University, located in Gunnison, Colorado. I'm excited to share a little bit with you about what Western has to offer. But first, I'd like to touch base on the town of Gunnison itself and where we're located. Gunnison is right in the heart of the Rocky Mountains, which means we have easy access to all things Colorado adventure. 3.5 hours southwest of Denver. I'll describe it to my students as you go up the mountain, down the mountain, and then there you are in the valley. Our students have access to hiking, fishing, camping, skiing, snowboarding, all of the above, and just going outside in the evening and checking out the Milky Way. So if that is something that you're interested in, we have 2 world famous ski and snowboard resorts within 45 minutes of campus, over 750 plus miles of multi-use single trail tracks, as well as Blue Mesa Reservoir, which is the largest body of water in Colorado, is only 18 minutes to the east of us. So that is Gunnison, but not just having campus recreation available for our students. What that surrounding area provides for us is also a classroom space, especially for our environment and sustainability, biology, recreation, outdoor education majors. 80% of the land around us is public land, so our students are able to get out and explore that and have some hands-on experiences for their classroom learning as well. More about the class sizes at Western. Our average class size is 17 students. We are considered a small public university with about 3,000 students in our undergraduate population, and then about 400 students or so in our master's and graduate level programs. With that 17 students on average in class, I can guarantee that our largest class size at Western is 66 students. That's our largest classroom on campus. That's as many chairs fit in that room, and that's why we're able to make that guarantee for you. That means that your professors get to know you on a first name basis within 2 weeks into freshman year. They also know that you're coming from out of state, so a little bit farther away from home, and they're going to take those extra steps and that extra effort to make sure that you are finding your home away from home at Western. Within academics, we have over 100 different programs that our students can pursue, but our more popular programs include business administration, environment and sustainability, recreation, outdoor education, biology, elementary education, and so many others. We also offer some accelerated degree programs where you can earn both your bachelor's and your master's degrees in 5 years. And we have a partnership program with the University of Colorado Boulder for our students who are interested in pursuing mechanical engineering or computer science. But actually our most popular major for our students coming in freshman year is undecided or undeclared. It's so popular that we call it our exploratory program because that's what you get to do. You get to explore your class options, explore what careers are out there, and then find that thing that you are super passionate about and want to pursue as a career. We are very much dedicated to the success of our students at Western, so we provide so many different resources for you depending on what you need. We offer academic advisors that'll help you put your classes together every semester,
career services to help you find that job after graduation, practice interviews, put together resumes, tutoring services, mental and physical health offices on campus, disability services, and EPIC mentors. EPIC is experienced peers initiating connections. Every incoming student at Western is assigned an EPIC mentor for your entire first year and even before you start classes at Western. Their sole purpose is helping you get connected and finding these resources and being there to take you for a hike and show you those favorite locations in the Gunnison Valley. Definitely want to touch base on cost for you here. Our out-of-state costs for students looking at coming to Western in fall of 2021 would be about this $18,600. As you can see, it's coming in well below the national average. 80% of our students receive some form of financial aid while attending Western, but 100% of our students who apply to Western are considered for academic merit aid within the form of a scholarship. Speaking of that scholarship, here is some information about what that out-of-state scholarship looks like. We look at your GPA. Any student who has a 3.35 GPA or higher is automatically going to receive one of these renewable scholarships. With that 3.35 GPA, you're looking at an $8,000 scholarship, which if you think about our tuition being at 18, we've cut that by almost in half, not quite, but almost there. And then Colorado and Western is becoming an affordable out-of-state option for you to look at. We also offer some common scholarships, program-based scholarships, and some other opportunities for you as well to receive some financial aid. We absolutely want you to come on out and check out Western for yourself. There is nothing quite comparable to walking across campus and having that firsthand experience. We are fortunate that we're able to offer those in-person visits. So if that's something you'd like to do, please check out western.edu/visit to see your options and schedule that date. But we understand traveling, even in the best of times, is difficult coming to a different state. So we offer a whole host of virtual recruitment opportunities as well. Western.edu/recruitment events is a great place to see what some of those virtual offerings are. For our application process, we try and keep it as simple as possible. We are on rolling admissions, so we do not have any major deadlines for you to apply and be accepted by. We are test optional for fall of 2021. Send us those scores if you have them though. They can only help your application. We do have a $30 application fee, but if that for any reason is going to create a hardship for you and your family, please do not worry about paying it. You can reach out to me anytime for that free application waiver, which is Go Western 2021. That is just a really brief snapshot of what Western has to offer. My information is here on the screen, but I'll send it in the chat for you as well. Thanks so much for listening.
All right, thank you so much. And our next presenter is from Full Sail University. So we're going to allow her to get the screen share up and running. But yes, if there's any other sessions you want to sign up for, you can do so by going to strivescan.com/Virginia. And we'll leave the floor over to Full Sail University.
All right, thank you so much. Hello, everybody. My name is Emily Miller, and like you said, I'm here to talk to you about Full Sail. So if you've never heard of us before, Full Sail is an entertainment, media, art, and technology school located down in Orlando, Florida. So I'll tell you a lot more in just a minute, but I want to start off with a quick video so you can see a little bit of our campus and what our students are up to. So at Full Sail, we have degree programs that span the entire entertainment industry. They each fall into these areas of study that you see on the screen, but really we're all about creativity, creative dreams, making them happen. So if you're somebody that's interested in maybe creating music or working on the newest emerging technologies, or maybe you're into journalism, writing, animation, even something like sportscasting, these are the type of programs that we offer. So if you see a category up here that you think, okay, that matches up to the degree program that I'm probably interested in, let me know and I can give you specific information for that program. But each of our programs is a little bit different than you may be used to. The first thing that's really different is that all of our programs are accelerated. So you may be familiar with traditional universities taking 4 years for a bachelor's degree. At Full Sail, again, we're accelerated, so we actually cut that in half. And for our on-campus degree programs, they take roughly 20 months to complete. And then for an online program, it would take roughly 29 months. So again, that's just about 2 years. And that's really advantageous for our students trying to get into these competitive industries. They can go ahead and start working and making an income and paying back student loans 2 years ahead of their peers. The next thing is that we have a rolling admissions, so you can apply throughout the year, but you can also start throughout the year. We start a new class of students every single month, so you don't have to wait till the next semester when you're ready to begin. You just have to wait until the next month. The next thing is that we have a cool initiative for our grads that they can come back and retake classes in their field for free for the rest of their lives. And this is important because, as you know, technology changes pretty rapidly, so they can come back, relearn this technology. That way they can stay relevant in their industry. And lastly, we have a big focus on career development. We want all of our graduates to not only know how to do their future job, we also want them to know how to get their future job. So we have a lot of career development initiatives, but a few of them are having students take career modules in things like resume writing, networking, and interview skills are just a few. And then each student also works on a portfolio project through the life of their program. That way, when they are applying for jobs, they can hand out a portfolio of their best work. And our graduates have gone on to do some really cool things and have some very cool jobs. In the past year, we have had over 100 graduates that were Oscar nominated. In the spring, 57 that were Grammy nominated. And then back in December, 271 that were Game Award nominated. And on the screen, you're about to see, these are just a handful of companies that our graduates have gone on to work for. Disney Pixar is one of my favorites, and also Blizzard, you can see there. But these are big companies, of course. We also have graduates that would prefer to work for small companies, indie companies, or maybe create their own companies. Maybe they're an entrepreneur. So don't feel like if you graduate from Full Sail, you have to go on to do something big like work for HBO. There is a whole industry waiting out there, big and small. On our campus, we do have a lot of fun activities to become a part of. And especially now that we're opening up post-COVID, I'm sure that a lot more organizations will be coming. But one that I'd like to highlight is our Armada esports team. This is our competitive esports league. We compete on our campus in the Full Sail University Orlando Health Fortress. And our Armada team competes in a series of different games, both with other universities and sometimes internationally. Right now, we compete in Call of Duty, Rainbow Six Siege, Smite, and Super Smash Brothers, just to name a few. And if you are a high school student and you like to play Rocket League, we're actually having a high school esports tournament in April. So if you're interested in that, shoot me a message and I'll give you the sign up information. But you could enter and have a 3x3 team. And if you won first prize, you could get up to a $15,000 Full Sail scholarship. So if any of this sounds like it might be a good fit for you, your first step would be to get in touch with our admissions team and have your admissions interview. This is the most important step in our admissions process. A couple other things to know is that we don't require a minimum GPA score, and we're also test optional. As far as scholarships go, I highly recommend checking these out. One big one that we have coming up is the Women in Technology Scholarship and also the Emerging Tech Scholarship. These are both full ride, full tuition scholarships. So if you are either a senior or a junior, you can apply for these and be considered. Last but not least, if you have any other questions or information, you can always scan the QR code. That'll put you in touch with our admissions team, or you could reach out to me directly. My email here is at the bottom. It's elmiller@fullsail.com. So again, feel free to reach out with any information or any questions about Full Sail University or that high school gaming tournament. So thank you all for being here tonight, and I hope that you all have a great evening.
Awesome, thank you, Emily. And we are going to move on to our last presenter for the evening from Weber International. We're going to allow her to get her screen share going, but this is your last chance to pop in any questions in the Q&A chat box before the end of the session. And we'll leave it over to Weber International.
Thank you so much. And thank you guys for being here. My name is Amanda Amico with Weber International University. Just a couple of quick fun facts about Weber. We are located in Central Florida, not far from Full Sail, so that was fun to have them go right before us. We were an all-women's business school up until the early 70s. We currently have about 800 students, so class sizes are quite small. But just to give you an idea of where we are located, about 50 miles from the Orlando International Airport. We do ask that you guys fly into that airport if you are to visit. If you do fly to Florida, I know you guys are relatively close, but if you fly to Florida, we will scholarship your ticket, same price as your ticket, up to that as far as the scholarship is concerned. So if you guys are visiting Florida, I encourage you to take a minute to look at some schools. You can certainly see Full Sail and Weber in the same day. So keep that in mind while you guys are school shopping. But just to give you guys a couple of pictures of campus, we do have a live cam that's great to check out every once in a while. Wednesdays we do not have classes, so actually on campus today the beach volleyball courts and the pool and the hammocks were all full of students because we hit about 90 degrees this afternoon. So we are very rural. If you guys drink Florida natural orange juice, it comes from the factory about 5 miles from campus. And we do sit on the third cleanest lake in the state of Florida. And our fishing team does a great, has great practice out on our lake. So just to give you more pictures of campus, we had a Starbucks open this past January, which everybody has been enjoying, as well as our new Learning Commons and cafeteria. We hope to add a third restaurant option, or it's on the slate to have that open by August. So we'll have even more options for our students to stay on campus and enjoy the great scenery. Just to give you guys a little idea of some of our activities, you can contact our Vice President and Dean of Student Life. His name is Jay Culver. His email is here at the bottom of the screen. Our two newest clubs are the fishing club, which I had mentioned just a minute ago, as well as our esports club. So the same as the Full Sail, our teams play Call of Duty and a few others. So if you guys are interested in that, any of our activities here, plus those that aren't listed, do include scholarship opportunities for you. We are in the NAIA, so we do give athletic and academic scholarships. You can build on those, so don't be afraid of private institutions. We are more affordable than most think. It's exciting to now have women's flag football and men's and women's lacrosse. So if you guys are interested in any of those, as well as lady golfers, we always need lady golfers. So reach out to us if you guys are interested in playing any sports or continuing with your favorite activity after high school. So with Weber, we have 16 different undergraduate majors. Our 4 newest are in the health services. We hope to announce within the next few months a full BSN program. Right now we have pre-nursing, as well as an RN to BSN track. And our occupational therapy assistant program, we're the second school in the state of Florida to offer it as a bachelor's program. If you're interested in physical therapy, we can get you in that right path as well. Just reach out because we're going to lead you in the best direction. So Weber's application is free. It is rolling, and we're also on the Common App. So I encourage you guys to apply. With admissions, we do not require SAT or ACT scores. It can help you with potential higher merit scholarships, but it is not end all be all. So high school transcripts, if you are a transfer student out there, we would need your transfer transcripts from any college or university you've attended in the past. So again, rolling admissions, our fall 2021 semester starts August 25th. So we are excited to have everybody back on campus as we do now. We do offer on campus and or in-person and virtual tours. So if you guys would like to see more of campus, please reach out. Cannot stress how important FAFSA is for you guys, no matter what school you're applying for. You can add up to 10 schools at a time for your FAFSA. Weber does look for this for scholarships and additional grants that are available for in and out of state students. So keep that in mind. FAFSA, so important. You guys have to do it every year, all throughout your college. And then of course, I encourage you guys to follow us on social media. And again, reach out with any questions. I'll go ahead and put my contact information in the chat. But thank you again for your time, and I hope to see you visiting Central Florida soon. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you so much. And because we have about 6 minutes left, we're going to do a round robin. So we're going to start back up with Rutgers and make our way down the list. But the question is going to be, what advice would you give someone going through the college search process?
Okay, so that's pretty much a big deal. And I think looking at all types of colleges, you've got them all here. You've got Rutgers being a large school, you've got small schools. You want to look at urban and also residential and maybe even rural. So, take a broad brush to it. Don't just look at one or two that somebody's made the name to.
Awesome. Thank you. And LenoirRhyne?
I would encourage all students to get out and visit campuses as you're going through the college application process. Visiting a campus is really the best way to tell if you think that you would be a good fit at that school. So as much as you can, get out there and go see campuses in person.
Awesome. Anglia, Ruskin?
Unfortunately, we cannot offer the campus visits as we are completely shut. But what I say usually to students, and as I was just recently a student, is as you're coming to a different country, I always tell students to come with an open mind, because they will literally meet people from all over the world, and they will be in a different culture. So it's good that if they come open mind, they can adapt faster. And I think that would be my my main advice for students.
Awesome. Thank you. Western Colorado?
Yeah, my piece of advice is to definitely start your college search early. The more that you can do before a really, really busy senior year, when you will also need to be applying and submitting applications, the less stressful it will be. But also ask questions. Anytime you have something, ask us. We're more than happy to answer and actually want to do that. It's not a silly question.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And then Full Sail University?
So as you're applying to colleges, my advice would be to apply for as many scholarships as you possibly can, anything that you qualify for. I know that there are a lot of essays to write and that you may think like, oh, this won't be worth it. But even if it's only $500 or $1,000, that all adds up if you go toward books, tuition. So as many as you possibly can, take the time and do them.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And then Weber International.
Well, all my favorite answers were taken, so we all give the same great advice. I would also encourage you guys to let us know when you make your choice. It's okay. We're not going to be mad at you. It actually helps us on our side keep the wheels turning, and we know that it's a big decision for you to make. So once you make that decision, just let everybody else know, hey, no, I've signed, or I've committed, or I've chosen to go to one of these other great schools, because all we want you to do is succeed, and where you choose is your choice. It's not ours. So we're just here to help you make the best decision possible.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And we have a couple minutes left, so we'll make our way down the list again. Really quickly with the question, what is your favorite event or tradition on campus?
Okay, so at Rutgers, we are Division I Big Ten football, so that is a favorite. On top of that, of course, every homecoming we have bed races. So students get those old metal beds with wheels and race them down College Avenue, decorated like one would see floats in a parade.
Nice.
That sounds really fun. My favorite tradition here at Lenoir-Rhyne is midnight pancake breakfast, which happens every exam season at Lenoir-Rhyne. So you're tired of studying, you've got exams, come on down to the dining hall. Your professors and the staff at the college will serve you pancakes at midnight with karaoke as well. It's a great time.
Awesome.
It's almost midnight in here, so we can enjoy pancakes now. I think the best tradition, like one of the ones that I like the most, is the Global Week. So we do this every year, and we literally put together all the countries, and the students can have a taste on their culture. And we know that as students, you feel homesick when you're away from home. So it's good that we have this event for students.
Awesome.
And for Western, the W on the mountain behind us, that mountain in the picture behind me, that is Tenderfoot Mountain, or we also call it W Mountain. And it is visible from campus right through from our Welcome Center. So every year during homecoming week, our mountain rescue team will actually light the W on fire. So we have a little mini bonfire session along with our other homecoming celebrations.
Nice.
All these traditions are really cool. Like, I want to learn more. At Full Sail, one of my favorite things is that we, as our students graduate, we have them show off their capstone projects. And my favorite is for our film programs. We have them display their final films in our live venue. We put it up on the big screen. The staff pops popcorn and gives out candy, and we all just get to view them like we're in a movie theater. And it's really cool to see the students work and celebrate all that they've done.
Nice.
Do we have time?
Yep, you're good.
Weber, we throw, in a non-pandemic year, we throw a killer beach party. So you guys saw a quick picture of our beach, but it is white sand. It's getting expanded another 200 yards. So we do a great beach party the weekend before graduation. So this year it is on slate to go down in May.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, thank you everyone for joining us tonight. I'm just going to do my last little screen share here. And there's going to be a quick survey. There's going to be 4 questions once you close this window. And you can sign up for more sessions at strivescan.com/Virginia, where you can also view any recordings from tonight and any of the sessions within about a week. So thank you so much, and good luck on your college search process. Have a good one.